6 games all, final sets, tiebreak.
So who are you going for, youth over experience? Or experience over youth?
It's difficult to judge from any pattern that we've seen so far. Difficult one to call. May the best man win.
Certainly Murray has no mental baggage to look back upon from matches lost on a final set breaker on tour. Henman through the years has had a few.
He's played some 5-setters this year already against now Bandian at Wimbledon, Pavel and Clement, the US Open.
Murray.
How's that for holding a nerve on a second serve? Second serve that's been picked off, and then suddenly he just increases pace on it when he really needs to.
Oh, and that is terribly unlucky for Henman. Well,
3-0.
There's no play on this ball for Henman after it flips up. But you know what? It was high enough to go over the net. It would have been fairly difficult to handle for Henman. Love 3. Henman serves the next 2 points. It's the first to 7.
Murray. Murray.
Murray's already been so close to victory in this match when he served for it at 5-4 in the second set. Couldn't do it then. But he's very close here. Just 3 points away from his biggest win. Just a special backhand.
And again, just going with his instincts, Murray. He's played a few of these today that haven't worked out, and we've sat here and thought, well, okay, not the right shot to play, but again, just relying on his instincts at the crucial moment, and it's eventually coming for him, coming true.
An impressive match player. Andrew Murray, really an impressive match player, and Henman's won more than his fair share over the years as well. He's a great strategist. This win for Murray, if he can finish it off, will send out a very loud message to the rest of the players. They already know who he is, but this is very impressive.
Murray.
Just when you think this match is over, here's Henman serving at 2-5 down. He serves the next 2 points. I think Murray would be tense serving for it at 5-4.
Yes.
Henman knows that too. That's one half of the deal complete. In this sequence of 2 service points. That could be crucial.
6-3, Murray.
Three match points to Andrew Murray. The ball was good.
Murray.
Henman letting his instinct come to the surface now as well. A fine return, a big forehand. Still 2 match points, Murray. That's it. That is a wonderful victory for Andrew Murray, and how he deserved it.
2-6-1. 6-4. 2-6.
Too early to call it a changing of the guard. But what we do know about Andrew Murray is that he knows how to construct a match. 7-6 in the third.
Just almost a look from Andy Murray. He can't quite believe that he's beaten Tim Henman, a man who he's looked up to for so many years. And shaking there, Murray. This victory won't sink in for a while. I agree with Andy. It's not the changing of a guard, but what you can say is that Murray has a grip on Henman's crown. And maybe it won't be too long before Andy Murray puts the crown on his head. But what a year it's been for Andy Murray. It just keeps getting better and better. For Tim Henman, who takes his leave, he'll go to the Masters Series in Paris next week and try and get a few wins there before his year comes to an end. Henman just showing his respect by waiting for Murray to get his things together and leaving with him. But this is quite a moment for Murray, and still almost a look of disbelief on the 18-year-old Scott's face. He's beaten a childhood idol here today in Tim Henman, and another glimpse really of what we can expect from Andy Murray through the next decade or so. He's a big match player. He knows how to win tennis matches, that's for sure. And he's through to the second round to face either Thomas Berdych or George Bastel. This is the moment that Andy Murray defeated Tim Henman, his childhood idol. What a moment for Andy Murray. 2 hours and 13 minutes on the clock. 2 hours and 30 minutes that maybe Murray had never ever thought that he'd experience on a court with Tim Henman. But he's experienced it, and he's on the winning side. For Henman, well, he'll give it another crack next year. He'll retreat home and put in some hard work in December, and as he said, try and hit the ground running in 2006. But Murray has certainly hit the ground running in 2005, and his dream year continues here in Basel. A final set breaker, Murray through to round 2.
Well, that is it. It was a nervy one. I guess that was to be expected. It wasn't great tennis, but it really was a fascinating watch.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
What do you make of that?
I think that's going to be really tough for Tim to take.
It's going to really hurt, isn't it? Because he was only about 70%, wasn't he? Really, about 70 or 75%.
Because we talked about the lack of matches, and that really showed.
It looked it, didn't it?
Yeah.
It looked it. And I mean, where it shows is shot selection, big points, you don't quite do the right thing. I mean, we've seen Tim play a lot. I mean, because everybody wants to call this changing of the guard. You know, we've put on a special program for this, and you know
that doesn't happen in one match, does it?
No, and I just think Tim I think this could be the spur for Tim to, you know, knuckle down over the winter and really have another crack at this, because he is a competitor and he lost that match and it's going to really hurt.
Just briefly before we go, though, on the positive side, great for Andy Murray.
Oh, no, it's wonderful. I mean, it's been the year of his arrival and we look forward to the next 10 years and more. He's a wonderful player. I'm not taking anything away from him, but they'll play other matches, I hope, in the future.
And I think coming back as well, getting nervous at the end of that second set and coming back to win it, I think, you know, he's learnt a lot from that.
For an 18-year-old to have this strength of character and composure in all situations, both on and off the court, as we've seen him in the last 6 months, you know, it's impressive. He can win slams in the future, I think. OK,
Andy, thanks very much. So that is it. Andy Murray has won the Battle of Britain. His year and his career just get better and better from all of us. Bye-bye.